Hey guys! If this is your first time on my channel, I'm AmazzonKane. I'm a writer, I obsess over Anaconda, I do rewatch videos, that's what this is, and my ultimate goal is to run an official reboot of the series. You can even see what that would look like on my channel, as I organized a small team to revamp the theme song. This week's episode is Johnny Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
So now school is finally over for the day, and me and Gina last were trying to get Johnny a body to tell his Nona to give us free pizza free for our girls club meeting, which is for girls only. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't know, taking advantage of the poor guy?
Exactly, Johnny a body, but that doesn't mean your pizza can't.
That's kind of shitty.
Hey, Nona, how's it going?
So they're gonna exclude him but still demand free stuff of him?
I didn't do nothing. No, it's not for you. It's too terrible even to say. Maybe you'd feel better if you gave Johnny some pizza. Right, Johnny? Pizza? My little bambino needs some pizza.
Aw, Nona. Honestly...
Great. John, eat. I am eating. Well, eat more.
Oh my god, Uncle Nicky.
Johnny, heard you
In this
got a
tacky
ball.
outfit.
Tough break, kid. Nicky, you gotta hang out dirty laundry in front of the whole of town? Hey, Johnny's used to dirty laundry. You have to remind me. Now what?
The dysfunction.
What he doesn't need to know. Well, what do I know? I think you're moving, Johnny a body. I'm moving?
Also, that pizza went fast.
You gonna eat that last slice?
God damn it, Gina.
You know, Johnny, whenever I get bad news, I find working on a needlepoint notion brightens my spirits.
But Johnny a body is not.
Gordy's so
happy with
healthy.
his parents, on account of he is not going to move.
I'm not?
Not anymore, because I, Angela Anaconda, think I have a plan.
What is it, Angela?
What is it, Angela?
Also, this is definitely an early episode because the delivery's more
After I actually
subdued.
think of the plan that I think I'm going to think of.
You know, Angela, I think you got something there.
Yeah, it's going to be a great plan, Angela.
Gina, why'd you doubt her?
Right, and you do have to move, Johnny. Do you think I could have your telescope?
Fucking hell. You see, the free stuff was her idea.
Is that? Yeah. And I think your autograph book of pro wrestlers' autographs might be too delicate to pack, too.
God damn it, Angela.
The new bowling ball you got for your birthday is probably too heavy to pack. So maybe you should give it to me.
Oh, Jesus, this is horrible.
Johnny, your body.
Also, Johnny moving, and it's a...
Than just a bowling ball.
Good for Gordy.
Yeah, I'm more than just a bowling ball.
Yeah, honestly, Gordy's right.
Where might I find John? I'd like him to be the first to receive an invitation to the going away party I am throwing in his honor. You're throwing him a going away party.
I'm trying to get his
I
stuff.
am sorry, Nanette Memoir, but if anyone should throw him a going away party, it is me it should be. Oh, really?
You know, just so Nanette can't.
What, aren't you throwing him a party, Angela? But I am. It's just that, my party is gonna be a surprise. Yeah, that's right. A surprise. A surprise.
The delivery in this one episode,
Long.
it's definitely an early one, but it has that
Oh, John.
old school peanut style delivery.
She means I have something to tell
There's
you, Johnny
something,
Body, on account
yeah,
of
there's something a
Johnny
little
being a surprise
subdued
party
in the
for going
voices
away.
that
Really? But see,
almost a
okay,
maturity.
spoiled surprise. May I present you with
They have a
some
very Charlie Brown way of
My
speaking
going
right now, and it's
away
interesting.
party. Boo, you're both giving me parties? Apparently,
Some of the harshness,
there will be Angela's
more of the
so-called
flaws that kids can
surprise
have.
and my fabulous, fully catered soiree. What do you say, Johnny?
Honestly,
Cool.
Here, Johnny, I want you to have my old inhaler. It's
Aw.
a lot of antihistamine, but I know how much you like the sound it made.
Gee,
that's so
thanks,
nice. Damn.
John,
Gordy was so needed in this show.
Mardi Gras party, which is French.
And honestly, Nanette's not even doing anything bad here. It's like she just wants to throw him a party.
I am your real friend, and know that last week you wanted to be a fireman. My party is going to be a
Bullshit!
fireman
You're
party.
taking advantage of him for pizza and bowling balls earlier. Real friend.
Oh, and by the way,
As much as I love Angela, she can be really terrible sometimes.
Donkey for apples with money inside. How gauche. At my party, we'll be playing Sir the Donkey. That's French for pin the tail on the donkey. Oh, yeah? Did I happen to mention that the fireman will be a
Also, I do-
fireman?
I do find it interesting that all the different avenues Angela and Ned can compete for attention. But so far this episode, there's no comedy, and the characters are not, except for Gordy, are being pretty unpleasant. Of all I would say, Nanette's not so bad in this one.
Both sound like great parties, but I guess what really matters is that Johnny's there.
Yeah, honestly, Gordy's the voice of reason in this episode. Thank God.
So, you got a couple of ladies fighting over you.
Oh God, no.
That's great, kid. You got the old body charm.
What's this for, Nona?
Don't encourage this, Nikki.
Have to eat anything.
Even though it's kind of funny coming from bad advice coming from a character like Nikki, still.
What hotel?
Well, your family is
I feel kind of bad for Johnny sometimes. He gets abused by squirrels, he gets abused by his friends, he gets abused, he gets taken advantage of by his uncle. I feel like, thank God he's got Nona and Gordy.
Well, I better go tell Angela and Nanette.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Johnny, what are you, nuts? If you're telling you're not moving, then you got no party. And no one treating you all special like, eh?
I don't know, Uncle Nicky. I think I should tell him.
Good for,
They were
aw,
pretty
good for
upset
Johnny.
when I was moving. Well, Gordy was upset. I think.
Also, why is he reversed here?
Uncle Nicky on this one. Trust me,
No.
I know women.
You sure?
You bet I'm sure. And another thing, you can't go to a party dressed like that.
Poor Johnny.
Hey, Uncle
He's so confused.
Nicky, my suit. That's how.
Aw,
the
matching.
ladies
That's so tacky. I love it.
find you in the dark.
Aw, the hats.
We're here for my party. Don't tell me your party's at the same time as mine. Well, in case you didn't know, I think it is your party that is at the same time as mine. In it, memoir. Well, my party should be first. My mine will be arriving any minute. But what about my singing fireman? You never know when he might have to go put out a fire.
Singing fireman. I like how he just showed up.
Suit. It's so bright. Wow, Johnny.
Oh, holy cow, the reflection effect is cool.
Yeah, quite a suit, huh, ladies? But nothing's too good for my nephew. Which reminds me,
Oh, the gold shades. It's so tacky.
Hotel? Cheap hotel?
The fuck?
Yeah, go home before the fumigators steal your place up and,
Fumigators?
you know, I think I hit Pizza Buddy.
Johnny and Buddy, what is Uncle Nicky talking about? John, does this mean that you're not actually moving?
I feel bad for Johnny, honestly. Aww.
It's your move, Johnny and Buddy.
I'll say the revenge fantasy is so not earned right now.
No?
Because, I don't know, Nikki's giving him bad advice, Angela was taking advantage of him earlier. Angela and Nanette are definitely more interested in their power game. Aw, that's it. That's poor thing.
Excuse me, nincomnoodle, but I believe that
This is an unpleasant one.
on account of this party is invitation only.
She kicks her. Aw, so needlessly cruel.
What's that, Johnny?
I only like cruelty when it's deserved.
Well, why didn't you just say so?
I do appreciate the creative visuals, though.
So
Aw.
fast, Johnny and Buddy. My revenge is not done yet.
Yeah, my revenge is not done yet.
Johnny will say
Aw.
always.
Aww.
Nanette's idea.
Why couldn't Annette be the one beaten with a pinata?
I will listen to Johnny. On account of this time, he is right. It was Nanette's fault.
He got bad advice from Nikki. Whoa! Giant.
Help me, Nanette will beg. Get me out of the sticky situation that I have gotten myself into on account of trying to plan a better party than yours. Sorry, nincomnoodle, but I think you forgot. Times cannot talk. Don't fret, little Nin.
So weird.
It's not a lost cause. It's time for me to throw a party for you.
Oh, sweet. More Nanette dough. Come on. Cannibalism, cannibalism, cannibalism. Oh. What?
Still my
Bowling?
pretty party
Okay,
cat.
because she said bowling ball
My party
earlier,
just
but...
begun.
Oh, those backgrounds are pretty neat. I don't know.
Au revoir, John. I'm leaving. And even though
Wow, and she still cons him out of a bowling ball. This episode is so unpleasant. Just from start to finish, just so unpleasant. I feel so bad for Johnny here. Here's the thing, he doesn't, even if he does annoy Angela by hanging out with Nanette, he's really not, he's just he's more clueless than anything else. He doesn't really understand their issues with each other. And Uncle Nicky's definitely giving him bad advice, encouraging them to fight over him, which he doesn't really do. And Angela starts off, I do blame Gina bringing out the worst in Angela, but even then, Angela still, they try to con him out of free pizza. That's the start of the episode. She's clearly using him in her power game with Nanette. Yeah. Thank God for Gordy. He's the saving grace of this episode. He's the voice of reason. He legit cares about Johnny as a person. I swear, Gordy makes Angela a better person, and Gina seems to make her worse. But even then, even as much as I love to hate on Gina, Angela's still pretty not so great in her own right here. And I'm not against her having flaws and learning from them, but she's still taking advantage of a friend here, and she's still on her own conning him out of his stuff. It's not fun to watch. I know kids can be greedy, and I remember that. I certainly know that. I remember being greedy as a kid. But even then, it's the only saving grace in this episode is Gordy. It's a really slow-paced episode, and they talk like something out of a Peanut special, so there's no comedy coming out, and the revenge fantasy is super not earned. Yeah, not a pleasant episode by any means. Not fun to watch. And that's not even that bad in this episode. She wants to plan a party for Johnny. It's like, if anything, Angela's more the instigator, trying to pick a power battle. I definitely think it's interesting. The themes of powerlessness in the show are very, very interesting, but it's not executed well here. Because as a kid, you are very powerless in a lot of areas, and I love the episodes when Angela can stand up for herself and take a little bit of power back. I love that she can get angry. I like that she can be flawed, but there's gotta be a balance. You at least have to understand where she's coming from. Either, oh, I remember doing this as a kid, or I see how she got to this point, and you just don't get that here. So, at this point, I think Johnny can do so much better. He and Gordy can hang out. Honestly, maybe he can just go hang out with the squirrels. At least he knows where he stands with them. I just felt so bad for him crouched under the table like that. Well, he's an easygoing character. He bounces back really fast, and this is a particularly unpleasant episode. Fortunately, there are better ones. But it is kind of strange, because Johnny's in the subject of quite a few revenge fantasies, and they're generally, when he is, it's not particularly earned. It's kind of funny. Angela strangely seems to resent him for some reason, and I don't really know why. You know, he's a nice kid. He easygoing. I think maybe, I know the idea originally was that she liked him, but he liked Nanette, but I don't get that at all in the actual show, and honestly, I'm grateful they don't go that route. I think it is somewhat interesting that she can be annoyed with him because he hangs out with Nanette, who she hates. And Angela and Nanette definitely have their power struggles, which can be very funny, it can be very entertaining. Not always executed well. But I don't get the animosity Angela generally seems to have for Johnny. Weird. Well, I honestly find Johnny a fun character. He can get some really funny lines once in a while. He's generally happy-go-lucky, which is pleasant. Yeah, not a pleasant episode. Thank God for Gordy.